Yes, now we can discuss about phage therapy. My name is Ganesh. I am discussing about the technology that is phage therapy, and what is this and how it will be useful. We can discuss now. Phage therapy, viral phage therapy, or Phage therapy is the therapeutic use of bacteriophages to treat pathogenic bacterial infections. Bacteriophages, known as phages, are a form of virus. Phages attach to bacterial cells and inject a viral genome into the cell. The viral genome effectively replaces the bacterial genome, halting the bacterial infection. The bacterial cell causing the infection is unable to reproduce and instead produces additional phages. Phages are very selective in the strains of bacteria they are effective against. Advantages include reduced side effects and reduced risk of the bacterium's developing resistance. Disadvantages including the difficulty of finding an effective phage for a particular infection. However, virulent phages can be isolated much more easily than other compounds and natural products. In addition to this, development of standardized manufacturing processes would make lab to clinic delivery of phages much quicker. Phages are often compared to antibiotics. Phages tend to be more successful than antibiotics, where there is a biofilm covered by a polysaccharide layer which antibiotics typically can't penetrate. However, the interactions between phages and biofilms can be complex, with phages developing symbiotic as well as predatory relationships with biofilms. Bacteriophages are much more specific than antibiotics. They are typically harmless not only to the host organism but also to other bacteria such as the gut microbiota, reducing the chances of opportunistic infections. They have a higher therapeutic index, that is, phage therapy would be executed to give rise to few side effects even at higher than therapeutic levels, because phages replace in vivo in cells of living organism. A smaller effective dose can be used. This specificity is also a disadvantage. A phage will kill a bacterium only if it matches the specific strain. Consequently, phage mixtures are sometimes used to improve the chances of success. Alternatively, samples taken from recovering patients sometimes contain appropriate phages that can be grown to cure other patients infected with the same strain. Dear friends, I am also preparing the notes to explain you clearly without missing the option, so that I am also preparing in the notepad. By that notepad only I am explaining to you. This is the information I want to share with you. Now we can go again into the subject. Phages are currently being used therapeutically to treat bacterial infections that do not respond to conventional antibiotics. Particularly in Russia and Georgia, there is also a phage therapy unit in Wrocław, Poland, established in 2005, which continues several decades long research of the Institute of Immunology and Experimental Therapy of the Polish Academy of Sciences. The only such center is in a European Union country. Phages are the subject of renewed clinical attention in Western countries, such as the United States. In 2019, the United States Food and Drug Administration approved the first US clinical trial for intravenous phage therapy. The phage therapy has many potential applications in human medicine as well as dentistry, veterinary science, and agriculture. If the target host of a phage therapy treatment is not an animal, the term biocontrol, as in phage, mediated biocontrol of bacteria, is usually employed rather than phage therapy. This is the information regarding to phage therapy. So it is phage therapy is a viral phage therapy, and it will bacteriophages. It controls bacteria phases and pathogenic bacterial infections. Everything it will be cleared. Infections will be cleared, and the phage therapy is always will be useful so much in viral infections, bacterial infections, and everything also. So it will be useful to so many new entrepreneurs to understand it clearly. But I am giving a hope and thought regarding phage therapy. That is the information, and wishing you all the best. Be prosperous.